Hello viewers, welcome back to Astronomy and Cosmic Earth. In part 2 of our time travel series, we explored the basics of the physics behind time travel. Today, in part 3, we dive into one of the most intriguing aspects of time travel: the paradoxes. Can we change the past? Let's find out as we examine the various paradoxes associated with time travel. Time travel paradoxes are scenarios that highlight the logical inconsistencies and contradictions that arise when one tries to change events in the past. These paradoxes challenge our understanding of causality and raise profound questions about the nature of time itself. Let's start with one of the most famous time travel paradoxes: the grandfather paradox. The grandfather paradox poses a simple yet mind-boggling question. What happens if you travel back in time and prevent your grandfather from meeting your grandmother? If your grandfather never meets your grandmother, one of your parents would never be born, and consequently, you would never be born. But if you were never born, how could you have traveled back in time to prevent their meeting? This creates a logical inconsistency, as your very existence becomes a paradox. The grandfather paradox raises fundamental questions about causality and the nature of time. If changing the past leads to a contradiction, does that mean the past is immutable? Some physicists suggest that the universe may prevent such paradoxes from occurring through mechanisms we don't yet understand. Another fascinating paradox is the butterfly effect. Popularized by science fiction and chaos theory, the butterfly effect suggests that small changes in the past can lead to drastically different outcomes in the future. The name comes from the idea that the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil could set off a chain of events leading to a tornado in Texas. In the context of time travel, the butterfly effect implies that even the slightest alteration of past events could have unforeseeable and potentially catastrophic consequences. Imagine going back in time and accidentally stepping on an insect. This seemingly insignificant action could alter the course of history, leading to a completely different present and future. These paradoxes highlight the potential complexities and dangers of time travel. One possible resolution to these paradoxes is the concept of multiple timelines or parallel universes. According to this idea, any action that changes the past creates a new, divergent timeline, separate from the original. This means that the original timeline remains unaffected, while a new timeline branches off, reflecting the changes made by the time traveler. In this framework, the grandfather paradox is avoided because the time traveler creates a new timeline where their grandfather never meets their grandmother, while their original timeline remains intact. Similarly, the butterfly effect would lead to the creation of countless parallel universes, each with its own unique history and future. While the idea of parallel universes is an intriguing solution, it remains speculative and unproven. Current scientific understanding doesn't provide a definitive answer to these paradoxes, leaving them as open questions in the study of time travel. As we've seen, time travel paradoxes challenge our understanding of causality, the nature of time, and the potential consequences of altering the past. Whether through immutable timelines or the creation of parallel universes, the resolution of these paradoxes remains one of the most fascinating mysteries in theoretical physics. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of time travel paradoxes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. In the next episode, we'll continue our journey through the science of time travel, delving into quantum mechanics and its implications for traveling through time. Until then, keep looking up at the stars and wondering about the infinite possibilities.